From Cichy Stadium in Fargo, North Dakota, good evening everyone. I'm Jacob Mayo alongside Beckett Simpson as we get set for North Dakota High School football action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Red River Roughriders. Football on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We have an exciting game for you tonight. Stay tuned, and we will return shortly right after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Beyond Boundaries Therapy Services, Busick, Olson and Associates, the Fargo Jet Center, First International Bank and Trust, Forum Communications, Fusion Electric, Luther Family Buick GMC, Moore Engineering, Network Center, Off the Wall Advertising, OnSharp, Sanding Law, Sanford Health, and Shields.
Here we are, folks. 4-3 Shanley Deacons ready to take on the 3-4 Red River Roughriders. Last week, Shanley's coming off of a 61-0 blowout win over Grand Forks Central. The Knights were absolutely devastated by a good ground and aerial attack after, well, a blowout of Shanley on their own. They got blown out 49-7 the week prior at Bismarck Century, but they came in with a vengeance last week. On the field, it's rather cold tonight, touching below 50 degrees. How do you think that's going to affect play here tonight, Beckett?
You know, I think being from North Dakota, we're probably pretty used to this, but this is probably the first time we've seen it this year. But I don't think that'll make quite big of a difference yet. I think maybe the next couple weeks towards the playoff time when it starts to get below 40, closer to 30, that's when it's going to hurt a little more.
Absolutely. We're seeing a lot of white sleeves on both sides here tonight to keep warmth. A lot of the starters, though, remaining without. They'll be working very hard tonight to keep and give their team their playoff hopes alive. From then on, though, they're going to have to take on an up-and-down Red River squad who got blown out by West Fargo last week. The Packers decimated them. However, they're going to come in, I'm assuming, with the same mentality that Shanley came in against Grand Forks Central last week.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think both teams are just – Red River's going to come out wanting to prove they're better than what they had last week, and Shanley's looking to build off a win a week ago.
We got 48 minutes of football action here in Cichy Stadium tonight. And they're going to get set up for the kickoff. Shanley is going to receive the football to start the game.
Yeah, Shanley did win the toss, and they chose to take the football. They're looking to get their offense going early.
That's the key against this Red River defense. Without further ado, up to kick it for the Roughriders is Carter Byron. Two receivers back for Shanley, and here it goes. Light kick. Hits about the 30-yard line, and it's recovered. Running it back. Back shoulder jersey. It's Sufka Porter.
Deacons will start their opening drive. 1st and 10 on their own 32.
About a 5-yard return from the 27-yard line to up to the 32. Not bad starting position for the Deacons.
No, not at all. It was not a good kick. Just pretty high pop-up, really, and they're letting them start past the 30-yard line.
Efficiency is big in this game. last week, Bennett Bird did not throw a single interception against Grand Forks Central. Hoping not to try to throw another one like he did 4 times against Bismarck Century 2 weeks ago. On the pitch, over to the right side, it's Aiden Devine.
The ball carrier.
Getting a nice gain of about 7 or so up to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, great job getting your guys moving. It's going to be a cold night. You get them moving a little early.
That ball, I can imagine, is going to be very cold. Bennett over the middle, and it's caught by number 2, John Gores. Forward progress will give him the first down up to the 45-yard line.
Pass to Johnny Gores is complete. And that's a Deacon first down.
On the tackle is Brady McQuillan.
Yeah, good job there. Deacons is just moving the chains, just move nicely down the field here on this first drive. Let's see if they can keep doing it.
Deacons are also very pass heavy. There's Bird again, big hit. Stuck up was Johnny Gores by number 12, Gunnar Heikert.
Great stop there. As soon as the ball hit Gore's hands, Heikert was in there to pop him. And Bird not having as strong as an arm as Michael in those tight windows, it's going to cause those to happen a little more
Hurry up
often.
offense down the middle. It's Devine. It'll have third down and roughly 6 or so on a 3 or 4 yard gain, depending on where they spot it. Looks like a 3-yard gain.
3rd and 7 for the Deacons.
Yeah, good. Here they are right back at the line.
Quick snap, fake handoff, keeper by Bennett Bird. Running to his left, he's gonna pick up the first down. Excellent spin move. Reaching over that chain line to get the first down.
Yeah, great job to make that last spin move, as you said, to pick up that first down. And that's 2 first downs now on the drive, and they're right back at the line again.
Bird, fake handoff. He's gonna go long down the middle. He's got Johnny Gores, but he overthrew him at around the 10-yard line. Could have blown it open from the very beginning.
Gores let Duke down on the left hash there, and just a little too much from Bird. But I think that'll probably be a good matchup all game if Gores can use his speed to beat defensive backs for Red River.
Absolutely. He beat Cole LeDuc. Here's Bennett Bird. He gets sacked in the backfield. Sacked in the backfield by number 76 of the Roughriders, Lawson Lotus.
3rd and 12 for the Deacons.
I'm not quite sure if they're trying to set up a screen there or just do some weird quarterback run, because he swarmed pretty quickly there. The linemen were almost moving upfield.
3rd and 12. Another snap to the quarterback. Bird short pass, but he overthrew Aiden Devine on the left side. Excuse me, on that far side. He overthrew him on a screen pass. Let's see what they do here. I'm assuming a punt, 4th and 12.
Yeah, I mean, you are on the other side of the 50-yard line. I'm interested to see what we do here.
And they're gonna go for it. Bird throws it under pressure, and it's gonna be a turnover on downs. On the coverage is number 20, Logan Oakstad.
Emineth looked like he slipped on the field as he was down on the ground there, and Bird missed him by quite a bit. And now the Deacons defense is gonna have to make a stop here to get the ball back. I think they want that. They did win the toss to take the ball. They think they wanted to put some momentum, get some momentum going, and Red River came up with the stop.
Here is the Roughriders. At their quarterback position is Gunnar Heikert. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And it's a relatively short gain, if nothing at all. Number 34, Garen Sattler.
Yeah, great job by the Deacons line. Just, he might have grabbed a yard there. Looks to be right past line of scrimmage. A great job by the Deacons defensive line to just get to him and keep him to a short gain.
Very quick on the ball. Red River is a little bit slower in tempo than Shanley is, as you can see in the contrast. And a nice handoff to number 14. Even faked me out a little bit. Brett Feller getting a nice gain up the middle. It'll
Yeah.
bring third and manageable.
Great job there, a little misdirection. He looked like he was going to go to the running back. He gave it to the fullback, grabbed a few yards, and looks to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. And here's the Deacons defense's first chance to make a stop on 3rd down.
Yeah, so not quite manageable, but compared to 3rd and 10, what it could have been. Under center, snap, fake handoff, rolling, and he's gonna get sacked in the backfield by a host of Deacons, and at the heart of it was Brady Boyle, sending him back to the 41-yard line in Rough Rider territory.
Yeah, Red River went play action there. He was rolling left, and Boyle broke through and made a huge tackle to settle him. It looks to be about a 10, 11-yard loss on the sack.
4th and 17, they're gonna have to punt it. Back to receive for the Deacons. Hard to see with numbers on the field. It's Johnny Gores. However, he's just going to let the ball bounce. And it takes a friendly Deacon bounce up to the 32-yard line yet again.
Yeah, it looks like it was going to bounce right at him, but it took a little bit of backspin, bounced back towards the way they will be going on offense, and gave him a couple extra yards.
Relatively still night, even though it's cold.
Yeah, there's not a lot of wind out there. All those trees back there, they're not moving, so it's going to be a pretty good night to throw the ball.
Bird, he's going to fire it very quick to the left side. And on the reception, let's see who it is. It's Jackson Paul, by the looks of it. Oh, sorry, Tyler Kraft, number 8. Slight confusion with number 9. Bennett Bird, a quarterback drop, the middle, and he's got the first down. Barely getting it.
I'm going to go against you here. I'm going to say he's a little short, but we'll see where they put the sticks. Oh, no, they got it. You're right. And great job running the football there by Bird to move the chains, and that's 2 plays, 2 first downs on this drive, and that's a great comeback to start this way after the first drive.
Absolutely, 2 first downs back to back. Let's see if they can keep the ball rolling. Bird again. Pass to his right. It's Johnny Gores making some headway down the right side up to the 33-yard line in plus territory.
Yeah, great job there. They put Gores in the backfield. He went right. Bird hits him, and 2 or 3 Rough Rider tacklers in on the stop. But 3 plays, 3 first downs, and they just keep moving up the field. Now they're inside the 35.
It's insanely hard to cover this many receivers that Shanley has, many weapons. Bird going long over the middle to Johnny Gores. It's caught. Touchdown, Deacons. A 33-yard strike. Excellent slant play by the Deacons. Brings them 6-0.
Great job there by Gores using his speed. He burnt the defensive back, and he was wide open, and Bird hit him in stride. And if you hit Johnny Gores in stride, you're not going to stop him.
He's a hard one to catch, and he proved it on that play. Here's the extra point attempt. And it is up through the uprights for Cole Jagger. Deacons take a 7-0 lead with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Great job there. It was a quick 4-play drive, 3 resulting in a first down in the last one and a touchdown. They have offensive momentum and they get the ball of the field that fast all night long. It's going to be a tough night for the Red River defense.
We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Gabe Noah ready to kick off for the Deacons.
Gabe Noah ready to kick off for the Deacons. As the Deacons strike first, it's a low squib kick, and it's going to be recovered by number 9, Leduc. And he's wrestled down by a host of Deacons. 2 got to him first, however. Haldus and
on their own.
Jack Huldis got there first.
Yeah, nowhere to go there for Leduc. As soon as that ball touched his hands, there were Deacons all over him. So great job there by getting to him very quickly.
Nonetheless, good field position for the Roughriders at the 37-yard line. Let's see if they can move the ball down the field. Tight end moving, and there's a false start on the play.
The Deacons line shifted left there, and that causes a Red River defender to just jump just enough. Now it's going to be 1st and 15 rather than 1st and 10.
5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 from the 32.
1st and 15 for the Roughriders on this drive. Heikert looks like the same option to the tight end behind the line of scrimmage, and on the tackle for a big loss. It's Brady Boyle who got there first.
It's the second time in as many drives for Boyle. He's in there for the tackle for loss. One was a sack. That's about looked to be a loss of 3, loss of 4 there, and it's going to put Red River in a tough spot, looking to be 2nd down and 17.
Garen Sattler on the carry. Got blown up. A little bit of a different formation. Optioning is Harrison. And it looks to be a jet sweep on the left side. Good block on that left side. Sattler gave enough time for Bowen on the carry to get some yards back. That'll bring up roughly 3rd and 7.
Yeah, great job there to pick up 10 and get back to within 10 now on 3rd down. And you get another chunk play like that, you got a 1st down.
They're making noise here at Cichy Stadium, trying to confuse the offense and make it 4th down. Snap, drop back, over the middle, low throw. I think he's going to be marked a little bit short.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. It's going to be 4th, and it looks to be 2. That was a great throw, though. He threw it hard into that tight window, and it looks like Red River on 4th and 2 is going to punt the ball away.
Harrison just a little short. Good route nonetheless, got open, but just not open enough. Back to receive for the Deacons is Johnny Gores. Kick. This one's a big one. Down the sideline and out of bounds at around the 15-yard line.
The Deacons 15-yard line. Deacons will take over 1st and 10. The Roughriders.
Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticclub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button, or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon Athletics to a higher level.
As we get set for another Shanley drive from the 15-yard line, Bennett Bird, empty backfield, going long over the middle, and he's got Gores. And he retains possession up to the 49-yard line in plus territory. 36-yard gain on the play. Unbelievable. Wrestled with 2 different Roughriders defenders and still managed to contain that ball, not letting it leave his hands.
Great job there. It was a battle for that ball as soon as it was in his hands, but he won it.
Bird again. He's going to do a quarterback draw up the middle. Evading tacklers and gets a yard gain of about 5.
5-yard gain tackled by Spencer Sproul for the Roughriders.
Sproul on the tackle.
Yeah, great job there. Getting out the middle, cutting the distance in half here for 2nd down.
Bird, yet again, to Sufka Porter on the right side, getting some blocks and gets shoved out of bounds up near the 37-yard line. They're going quick, play after play, wearing this defense down, and it doesn't help that the defense for the Deacons is also showing up.
No, not at all. If this offense keeps moving down the field, it's going to be a tough night for the Rough Rider offense to keep pace, especially the way they've shown us the first couple drives trying to run the football.
Another pass play to Bennett Bird down to the left side, and it's caught! Caught on that far side. What an unbelievable catch. Back shoulder fade.
Great
it's
job.
Tyler Kraft.
Great job there by Kraft, adjusting to the ball, seeing it on his back shoulder, making the adjustment, making the catch, and a great ball placement by Bennett Bird as well.
Big gain on that play. Sets him up at the 15-yard line in plus territory. Rush up the middle. Devine trying to get some. He'll get about 3.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd and 6 for the Deacons.
4, excuse me.
This offense is right back at the line. Super quick-paced offense, and it's just we're gonna see it that way the whole night.
Bird again. He's optioning. Handoff up the middle. And it looks to be Adam Leininger on the carry.
Great job there by Leininger to cut through the hole and make 2nd and 6 look to be about 3rd and 2. They give it to Devine or Leininger again here. It looks to be a first down for sure.
Ball placed at the 7-yard line. They need 2 more to get a first down and make it a relatively short 1st and goal. And Aiden Devine gets locked up at the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they spot it.
He looks like he's going to be a yard short. Not much, though. Coach Matter is going to keep his offense on the field. And on 4th, and it looks to be inches. Here's the Deacon offense.
They like to gamble here at Cichy Stadium. Handoff up the middle again. It's Devine. And yes, they're going to get it. First down for the Deacons.
About a 3-yard carry there by Devine to pick up the first down. And great job on 4th down to the conversion. And now 1st and goal from inside the 5. And Red River's going to take their first time out as Shanley's offense is really high pace. They're trying to get guys on and off the field, and they don't want to take any penalties for too many men on the field, and they take their first time out.
This first quarter has been largely dominated by both the Shanley defense and the Shanley offense. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV. Optioning is Gores. The pitch to Gores. He's got some space to run. Let's see if he can sneak it in, and he's got his 2nd touchdown of the night, this time on the ground. And it comes with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter.
Great job there by Gores. He's about a yard short of the end zone. He spins away the defender. There's the goal line right there for him, and Deacons are going up 2 scores now here in the first quarter. That's Gore's 2nd touchdown as well.
Jager to kick on the extra point, and it goes through the uprights.
Extra point is good.
14-0. Shanley taking a lead over the Rough Riders. Coming back. Kickoff time for the Deacons. This time a different kicker. It's Leininger. to kick it off. Oakstad and Parks are the Roughriders back to receive. This is a low kick, bobbling,
Short kick.
and it's going to be at the 27-yard line. Number 11, Brady McQuillan, fields it.
Yeah, McQuillan there, he got the, as soon as the ball touched him, he got on his knees, took the down, and the Roughriders will start
27-yard line.
with the ball just past the 25 at the 27.
Not bad or great field position.
No, not at all. It's a good spot. It's not a bad spot to start the field at all.
Here's the snap. Going to his right, shifts fields back the other way, trying to get something to go. Excellent effort by Garen Sattler, number 34.
Yeah, great job reversing fields there and picking up a few yards on which it looked like it was going to be a broken play for a negative gain.
Instead of a devastating 2nd and 11 or 12, it's a 2nd and 7 or 8, depending on how you see it. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left as that clock keeps ticking here in the first quarter. Handoff again up the middle. Once more, it's Sattler.
Great job there by the Deacon line, getting right to him. Again, that's probably just another 1-2 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 coming up. And they're going to force Red River here to throw the football again.
That's what you would think, at least.
Yeah, I'd agree there. I'd assume they would throw the football here, but we'll find out.
Only one back in the backfield. Here is the snap, and yes, it is a pass. Over the middle, and it's denied and intercepted, tipped it up, and it's being returned back by number 10, Landon Meyer, going on the left side out of bounds, up at around the 23-yard line. It was Gores who had tipped it up into the air, and Landon Meyer was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, agreed. He really was. I mean, that ball got tipped into the air, and as soon as I saw it get tipped up, I was like, oh, great job, incomplete pass, 3rd down, force a 4th down, force a punt. But Landon Meyer sees the ball, catches the ball, and now the Deacons are starting their 3rd drive of the first quarter inside the 25-yard line.
Yes, indeed. And Bird, hard count, trying to get the defense to jump. He's going to go over the middle, caught, touchdown, Deacons. A one-and-done drive from the 24-yard line. Sufka Porter wide open, blown coverage.
Sufka Porter is complete for a Deacon touchdown.
1 minute and 16 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Shanley Deacons have already got a 3-possession lead.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you got to have a strong first half, and it's going to be a tough night for Red River, and here they are, 3 touchdowns in the first quarter alone.
Jagger once more adding the extra point, and that is good.
Deacons no good, wide left. Deacons lead 20-0.
Correction, incomplete, 20-0 instead.
Don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media. Get the latest updates about Shanley sports teams, plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts. Like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV, or follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV.
Ready to kick it off for the Deacons yet again. It's number 34, Adam Leininger. 20-0 for the Deacons. Dominating start. Another low kick rolling. It's going to be fielded by number 40 for the Roughriders. Maybe I misread the jersey number.
Recovered by Rustad for the Roughriders.
Rustad. Jaden Rustad, number 45.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Grand Forks.
1st and 10 for Grand Forks
At their
at
own
about the
42.
42-yard line. 3 and outs left and right for Grand Forks, for the Roughriders, Red River.
Yeah, I think it's important here to just keep making stops and keep just piling on the points.
And Heikert, he's going to throw a low pass that's bobbled up in the air. I think it might have hit his foot.
I think that went off his knees, but either way, it went off something in the lower half of his body, popped right back up into his hands, and he looks to be down the field after that.
He got hit fairly hard. Still good concentration to at least maintain possession of the ball. That's Peyton Parks.
Not a great throw either by Hiker. You got the screen pass. He threw it low. That's probably a ball that should be right around his chest, waist area, and be easy to get back upfield. It was not. They lost about 2.
As Red River takes a substitution, the wind still fairly low. We might be getting some up against the building, but other than that, very calm. 2nd and 12 after a low pass from Hiker to Parks. This time it's a jet sweep, a trick play. Almost one-handed caught on that far side. Brett Feller trying to get it to Brady McQuillan. He got burnt.
Yeah, the Deacons bought the run there when just off the hands. Red River trying to grab some momentum, pulling out some tricks, and it didn't work out.
Had a man, got a couple of steps on Sefka Porter on that side. But a little bit too far out of range. Trying to reel it in with that left hand. McQuillan just not the arm length needed. Heikert on 3rd and 12, getting blitzed from all sides, rolling to his right, and he's just going to have to dump it off to a wide receiver.
Great job there by the Deacon defensive line, putting pressure on Heikert, and it's probably a 2-3 yard completion, and Red River's going to come around here, and they're going to have to punt, and honestly, the way Shanley's been throwing the football, playing pitch and catch, with 36 seconds left in the first quarter, I would not be surprised to see them put up another touchdown in the next 30 seconds.
So they're going to rule it incomplete in an attempt to get it to Weigesrand. Out of bounds. Here's the punt. And it's going to be fielded, bobbled, but retained possession by Johnny Gores. Excuse me, Tyler Kraft. Sorry, excuse me again. Yes, Tyler Kraft. Number 8, penalty markers down.
That was late in the play. I'm curious to see what the call is going to be. But here's the ref's call nonetheless. It looks like they had missed a block in the back earlier in the play as well. That was just a weird play. It looked like he had him on the side. He kind of shifted over and I feel like moved his back towards the player rather than the player hitting him on the back.
These new Shanley jerseys that they're wearing, they only sport them a couple of times every year. A little bit interesting to see new jersey placements. Some slight changes to certain players regarding jersey number.
15-yard penalty for Red River. I believe it was unnecessary roughness, and now the Deacons starting on the Red River side of the field.
At the 41-yard line, Bennett Bird, speed option play. He's going to keep it himself. Rolling left. Gets a gain of about 2 as the clock starts to run out on this first quarter.
It's looking like that's to be the last play of the quarter. The Deacons are going to go up 20-0 going into the second quarter.
That's exactly how you want to draw it up if you are Coach Mattern.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. As said before, 20-0.
Roughriders, nothing.
Excellent ball game played by the Deacons.
By the way, the Shanley Athletic Club drawing for tonight, our winner is Colton Colross. Congratulations, Colton. Colton, come on up to the press box to get your prize. Second and 8 for the Deacons.
2nd and 8 for the Deacons coming back. First play of the second quarter. Bird over to his right. It's Devine trying to get the edge. He's not going to get much, but he is going to get some. About a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, and they're trying to get their offense right back on the line. It's going to be a quick-paced offense. Yet again, I'm saying it. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. It might be the longest third down of the day, but here we go.
Excuse me. A 1-yard gain, not a 3-yard gain. Bird over the middle, tipped, incomplete.
Yeah, I was a little behind Soka Porter there. Not a great throw. You don't want it behind him over the middle of the field at all.
Absolutely. Spencer Sproul got his hands on it.
Here's 4th down coming up.
38-yard line. Interesting part of the field. You go for it or not, and they are. Pitch to the left, trying to get the edge. It's Johnny Gores. And he's going to get close.
He went for that last reach. Are they going to give it to him, though?
6 yards on the carry.
They might have to bring out the chains.
Short of the first down.
They're going to call it short.
Ball turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs for the Deacons. Valiant effort by Johnny Gores.
I don't think that's a great spot from our angle. I think it looked like he reached for that first down, but they're going to say no, and Red River is going to take over here on offense, down 20.
It's all about that knee placement, whether or not he stretched out after his knee was down. That's up for the refs to decide. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs, new drive, new day for this Rough Rider offense. Still held scoreless. Deacons starting to stack the line a little bit. Some pressure coming off of the the left side of the offense. Number 20 on the tackle, Joe Flaherty.
For a 2-yard gain, it's 2nd and 8.
I'm sorry. Logan Oakstad on the carry.
Actually, that is for no gain, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Another snap under center. The handoff. Trying to get some yardage on that far side, and he's going to get some and a lot more.
Great job there by Oakstead to move the chains. That's probably Red River's biggest play of the day, and probably only their first down. So great job there great job running the football, finding the hole, and grabbing 20-ish yards.
At the 49-yard line. I think that was about a 17-yard gain. Handoff up the middle yet again. 4-yard gain on the play.
Sadler with the carry.
Sattler on the carry.
Leininger on the tackle for the Deacons.
Leininger
Down
getting to the ball first, stopping another run play.
Yeah, great job there. Leininger getting to the ball first and making the stop.
This is what drives are all about, that slow running game, trying to chip away at the defense and wear them out. If you can get 4-yard gains, then so be it. Let's see what they do here on 2nd down. And a flag on the play. Let's see what it'll be. False start, Rough Riders.
Illegal motion on the Rough Riders.
Oh, they're going to get him for a legal motion.
Yeah, it's a tough loss. To be in 2nd and 6 is a good spot to be in, and now we're back to 2nd and 11. And now Grand Forks, who is 1 for 3, I think, 1 for 4, probably throwing the football, might have to throw the football here in these next 2 downs.
That penalty does set them back and turns that first play of 4 yards into a loss of 1. They got wide receivers on both sides. Let's see what they do here. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Heikert, spin move. Running to his left, and he's going to get stopped at the line. Great hustle by the Deacons.
Tackled by
Great
Gorge,
job there by
no gain.
Heichert. Flipping the field, trying to
Third and
find
11
a
for
hole.
the
And
Roughriders.
every spot he went, there was a Deacon there, but a great effort trying to make the most of what he could.
3rd and 11. They're going to bring out 3 receivers in a very similar formation. They're just going to flip the receivers on both sides. Deacons coming in with a blitz. Trying to get that side is Brotherton. Completed catch on the right side to number 13, Cade Weigendrand.
They got the completion there, but they're going to be short. And 4th down and 5. It looks like Red River will stay on the field here as they need to get some points back on the board. Down 20 here early.
Got 10 minutes and 19 seconds left. The clock might already be of very high importance this early in the game, trying to get back into it before halftime. They can shorten it to a 1-possession game by then. They'll have the ball in the second half, and we'll be able to take a lead.
And they're trying to go hard count. Nobody jumped. And they're going to take their second timeout, and they will probably punt now.
I think that was the plan. Trying to get the Deacons to jump off sides. Don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media, get the latest updates about Shanley sports teams, plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts. Like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV, or follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV.
Fourth and 5 for the Roughriders.
4th and 5 for the Red River Roughriders.
All their offense is still on the field, so here we go.
Leaning in the backfield, wide open up the middle. Run by Heichert, moving the chains and getting a 9-yard gain, maybe 10, depending on where they spot it.
A great job there.
First down.
Making sure seeing his guys up the field. No one was covering the middle of the field. He took off and he run, and that looked to me to be more of a designed run rather than him choosing to keep the ball.
10 minutes left in the second quarter and the half, therefore. Interesting formation. Rolling to his right. Heichert going to throw off his back foot, trying to get it over to Drew Bowen, but he overthrew him out of bounds. Second and 10.
Red River going with the wheel route there. He had him beat by a step or so and overthrown by Heichert and out a little bit out of bounds.
They're going to try to work on that, I have no doubt. This defense by the Deacons, blitz heavy tonight. Sending them all, trying to get the quarterback flushed out of the pocket. So far it's been working. Here's a handoff up the middle to Sattler. Not a large gain on the play. Gain of about 2. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Tackled by Laniger, short game.
Great job there by the Deacon defensive line, getting to that ball on 4th and 3rd and long.
3rd and 7 on the correction. At the 32-yard line, Deacons shift on the defensive line, trying to get back to Sattler, and they time it almost perfectly. Play gets blown up immediately. Host of about 3 or 4 Deacons on that tackle.
Yeah, great job there, just all over the run, a loss, so it looks to be 2, and what I think is probably a questionable play call on 3rd and 7.
Nylander on the tackle for the Deacons. 4th down and 9 for the Roughriders.
4th and 9. They're going to go for it by the looks of things. Offense still out on the field. 3 wide receivers, 2 right, 1 left. Fake throw to the left. Rolling to his right, off his back foot. Very similar play, trying to come back to the ball. Underthrew.
Almost picked off by the Deacons.
Underthrown very far. He's trying to get it over to McQuillan. But great defense by Ducart.
Yeah, Ducart on the coverage there, and a great job by, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but he had his hands on top of the ball, knocked it down, because interception there would be just honestly a pretty good punt there for Red River. Now they got the ball at the 34 rather than the 4.
And after a successful conversion on 4th down, the next 4th down brings a turnover on downs at the 34-yard line. Bird over the middle, wide open. Isaac Emeneth breaking away on that left side. He's not going to be dragged out of bounds until about the 34-yard line, 33-yard line, excuse me. Flipping sides of the field instantly.
Yeah, great job by Emeneth. He ran a great route, got open, and Bird hit him.
34-yard gain on the play. Bennett Bird running yet again to his left. And he's going to get a very decent gain on the play, picking up about 8 or so.
Yeah, great job to make one guy miss and grab a couple extra yards, and
that's what you got to do. Bird up the middle. Devine making space. Excellent blocking by the offensive line. Parted like the Red Sea.
Yeah, we have not seen a lot of that today. Devine touching the football. Nonetheless, we've seen a pass-heavy offense, but a great job for Devine. He hits that hole, and he picks up quite a few yards there, with for sure the first down. Now it's 1st and goal, and this offense just keeps moving.
Snap, pitch, one-handed catch by Devine, trying to get that right side, but he gets detonated upon by 2 different Roughriders defenders.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. It looked like there was a hole, and Red River filled it and made the tackle.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. He could only get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal to 6.
Bird going over to the left side. Contested and caught. Touchdown Deacons. An incredible catch by Tyler Kraft, an excellent catch.
Yeah, great job there by Kraft. It looks like Oakstead was all over him. It looks like there maybe could have been a flag, which they didn't throw one anyways, but Kraft came down with the ball. Either way, that's another 6 points for the Deacons, and they're on to add the extra point now. And they're going to stay on the field to try to make it a 28-0 game.
3rd passing touchdown of the night for Bennett Bird. 1 to Sufka Porter, 1 to Kraft, and 1 to the speedy Johnny Gores. Here they are going for 2. And timeout taken by the Deacons.
Looked to be there's some confusion up there, trying to figure out what formation they were supposed to be and what play they're supposed to run. And we'll see what Coach Mattern decides to do now, taking a couple extra seconds here to look over his 2-point conversion call.
After looking slightly disorganized before the timeout, let's see if the Deacons will come in a little bit more settled and not as frazzled on this 2-point conversion attempt. Fake pitch rolling to his right. Very few open. Improvisation into the back of the end zone. Conversion is good. Johnny Gores. Successful 2-point conversion for a 4-possession game. 4 touchdowns scored by the Deacons with 7 minutes left in the second quarter, lighting up the scoreboard for the second straight week in a row.
Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticClub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button, or become a member if you're not one already. It's easy to sign up. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon Athletics to a higher level.
Leininger to kick off for the Deacons.
Leininger yet again to kick it off for these red shirts. Down, a little bit higher of a kick, a little bit longer in distance, retrieved by Parker. And Parker's got a room to run, up to the 40. Getting blocks, finally taken down at around the 48-yard line.
Yeah, great return there by Red River. Getting close to the 50-yard line here.
Tackled by Mayhew.
And they're
They're
starting in great field position.
At their own 47.
Up at the 47-yard line, excellent field position, courtesy of Park, and good blocking. That's the kind of way that they need to play tonight if they want to get back into this game. Just a little bit over halfway through the, just a little bit under halfway through the second quarter. Fake pitch going to his right. Heichert hits Logan Harrison, who takes a big hit out of bounds by Leininger.
Yeah, Leininger popped him there. Looked just a nice hit with his shoulder, leaned into him, hit him hard, and it's an easy 3-yard gain for Red River.
You know it's a good hit when they got even a reaction on the sidelines. You could hear the impact of that collision. Up the middle, it's Sattler trucking a man over. Running up to the 33-yard line in plus territory, brought down by Emineth and another Deacon.
Yeah, great job throwing a stiff arm, breaking a tackle, and moving up the field. And Red River's offense is now looking to be in a spot where they can maybe put some points on the board.
Just downhill running from that play, Sattler. Chugga chugga choo choo. Parks optioned fake handoff, and Heichert takes it for a gain of about 2. Trying to get the defense to go after the jet sweep. A little success, but not too much.
Holcraft with the tackle. 2nd and 7 for the Roughriders.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Roughriders. Let's see if they're going to pass it on this play. No, they're going to hand it up the middle. And it's Sattler again, who's taken down. He was met just past the line by number 80.
Yeah, great job grabbing a few more yards there, and they just keep running the football.
Luke Hallcraft.
They're moving the ball pretty well up the field now, and it's going to be 3rd and 4, which the way they run the football this drive seems to be very manageable.
Luke Hallcraft on the first tackle out of the many defenders for the Deacons. He had a jersey change. Usually wears 11, but with these jerseys he wears number 80. 3rd and 4. And a little bit of trouble on the handoff, but Sattler retains control of the ball. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying. It looks like they're trying to get him to jump off sides there for a while, and finally, as that play clock started to run down, nothing was happening. They took the snap, and like you said, looked to be a little bit of trouble on the exchange. And it's going to be 4th and short, 4th and 2, 4th and 3 coming up for the Roughriders.
At the 26-yard line, so this would be a good time to go for it if you're going to go for it. Let's see what they do here. Deacons trying to get the offensive line to jump. Rolling to his right is Heichert. He's going to try to cut it back, but he's met by a host of Deacons, 2 at the same time. Turnover on downs. A great defensive stand by the Deacons. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, great job there to see him cut back and swarm, cut back with him, swarm to him, make the tackle, force the turnover on downs, and here they are looking to put some more points on the board before the half is over.
And they can score quick. No huddle offense. And this, at least this defense for the Roughriders on this drive, had a little bit of rest. Bennett Bird trying to hit Sufka Porter on that left side, however, was batted down just past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, looked to be a little too much in front of him and got batted down. And second attempt, but they're right back at the line again.
Not wasting any time. Here's Johnny Gores trying to get the edge. And he's going to get a decent gain, shortening the 2nd and 10 to about 3rd and 5, maybe 6, depending on the ball placement. Clock stops yet again. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Bird, drop back, over to Tyler Kraft. He gets wrapped up by the legs, preventing a first down. Well, maybe they will get him the first down.
Looks like it's going to be 4th and short coming up now.
It was very close.
They're going to give him a. They're going to give it to him, and the chains are moving.
First down for the Deacons. Here's Bird. He's going to go deep over the middle. Overthrown. Trying to get it to Sufka Porter. But he was not open. Great defense.
Not a great throw there by Bird. It didn't look like anyone was really open downfield. Looked like he kind of just threw it up a little bit. Luckily, it falls incomplete. And here we go on 2nd down.
2nd down and 10. Here's the handoff up the middle to Devine. He's so quick, exploiting those narrow gaps that the offensive line gives him. Of course, those narrow gaps are like giant passageways for Devine.
Yeah, he does a great job hitting those holes, and he's just strong and running. Those feet just don't stop moving.
Wasting no time yet again. Bird trying to get it himself. I think he's going to get it.
I think he did get it. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, and they're moving the chains, and first down for the Deacons.
And that's enough for a Deacon. First down.
3 minutes and 5 seconds. Clock temporarily stops. Another snap. Bird. He's going to drop, throw it down the field. Sufka Porter takes a big hit, trying to catch it. Perfectly timed by Heichert to dislodge that ball.
Yeah, it's the 2nd time today we've seen Heichert's timing. As soon as the ball's in the hands, he's there to pop them and force an incompletion.
2nd and 10 for the Deacons.
Decent throw by Bird, but that play got dismantled as soon as it touched Sufka Porter's hands. Bird, pitch. Almost mishandled by Gores, but Gores running. And they're going to either mark him just short of the first down or they're going to give it to him.
I think he got it, but it looks like they're going to mark him short. So here we go, 3rd and short.
3rd and inches.
Put in Divine's hands, put in Bird's hands, just run that ball right up the middle, one of those two, and you'll probably grab that first down.
That would be the logical thing to do here. Maybe you see it as a free play. We'll see what Mathern does here. And they are going to throw it. Catches the defense off guard. Excellent play up the middle to Tyler Kraft.
For a Deacon first down.
There by Kraft, just working his way up the middle of the field. He was wide open, and Bird hit him.
And here's a rush up the middle. Ball came out, but it's going to be quickly recovered. Myler's a wrestle for it. It's going to be recovered by the Deacons.
That was a weird balance. It popped out of Bird's hands. It backed up 3-4 yards, but
By Carter Mitchell.
Carter Mitchell retaining that ball, jumped on it as soon as it left Bird's hands. Bird again, and it's dropped. Gores got on that ball immediately after dropping it, making sure that it wasn't a backwards pass.
yeah, I looked up field there just a little too fast. Ball comes out, and now it's going to be third down upcoming, but third and 3, which is probably be considered third and short, is going to be pretty manageable here for the Deacons.
And yes, the Deacons are known for taking this kind of as a free play, because they'll try to go for it on fourth down regardless. A little 4-yard pass to Gores, giving the Deacons another first down on the right side.
Yeah, great job of clock management here at the end of the half. We got a minute, 28 seconds to go, and doesn't look like Red River will have time to get the ball back and score.
Bennett Bird going to the left side, trying to hit Tyler Kraft, but he overthrew him on the back shoulder fade into the end zone. He's been hitting Johnny Gores quite a lot tonight, as these Deacons usually do, no matter who's behind the center. Michael Rosberg's favorite target? Yes, Johnny Gores. Bennett Birds is also starting to turn into Johnny Gores. He's such a reliable weapon downfield. Speed kills. Here's Bird again. A little bit of a confusing handoff to Divine. Gets wrestled, trying to get a high tackle, but it's an excellent play. Flags come out late. If this play stands, it'll be about a 12-yard
I'm
gain.
not quite sure what way this flag will go. Looked like there was a little fighting there. This will be interesting to see the call.
There might be a potential for a horse collar play. Divine, as mentioned, got tackled from a fairly high angle, but we'll see how they rule it on the field. And
the chains are moving. Deacons will get the first down, and the penalty will be on. Or my bad, the penalties are offsetting on sportsmanlike on both sides, and that will move the chains to the first down as the run will count.
The game is up for a Deacon first down.
interesting to rare to see a double penalty, especially when it's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, it looked like they're both going at it down there, tackling each other, throwing each other, whatever was going on. And it just puts Red River in a tougher spot here on first and goal with just under a minute to go.
And I think they're going to get a timeout. Deacons taking some time to reorganize with 52 seconds left in the second quarter. We have a lot of football left, but the Deacons are up by 4 possessions on the door, trying to get it to a 5-possession lead. Stick around. We'll be right back after the timeout.
Make your way down to the flagpole at the north end of the stadium and get ready for some fun at halftime. First and goal for the Deacons.
First and goal for the Shanley Deacons. 52 seconds left. Bird. Handoff up the middle. Devine trying to slither his way forward. Clock keeps ticking up to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, they're getting right back to the line, and it's going to be after a 2-yard gain.
Lotus on the stop. Up to Devine, up the middle, trying to get something to go.
Devine with the carry, stop short of the goal line.
He maybe got one at best.
And here's the Deacons getting right back to the line as that clock is ticking. They still do have a timeout, I believe, but they're going to try to score here before the quarter ends.
Devine up the middle again. And he's going to get in for the touchdown. With 10 seconds left in the half, Deacons take a commanding 5-possession lead. How divine was that?
Great job with time management there. Third time is a charm. Is on 3rd and goal, Devine pounds it in. And it looks like the Deacons will be going to the half. It'll be either 34 or 35 here after, we'll find out after the extra point.
Ground and pound football. Kick is up. And it is through.
And that makes it
35 to nothing.
For your Shanley Deacons.
Off of the Devine 1-yard rushing touchdown. Second rushing touchdown of the night. Excellent balance between all sides of the offense.
Yeah, I'd agree. We've seen a lot of different. We've seen Bird, Gores, and Devine all carry the football today. And we've seen a fair share of receivers catch the ball, such as Emmett, Silka Porter, Kraft, and Gores, and Devine. We've seen a lot of guys touch the football, a lot of guys making plays here tonight.
Bird,
and in the result of that, it's 35-0 in the first half.
Bird has been very consistent tonight. Not throwing it too far in harm's way. Granted, some passes were overthrown, but overall, excellent play by the Deacons on both sides of the football. We'll see what they do here. We might get one more play from scrimmage, or maybe this will be the last play of the first half. We will see soon enough.
And now Noah's kicking, so we've seen Jagger, Noah, and Leininger all kick today, as Jagger's only kicked field goals, though.
Little rolling kick, mishandled, but it's hopped onto by the Roughriders.
If Shanley would have gotten there, jumped on that ball, I almost would have been not surprised for him to take one more shot at the end zone, but Red River will regather the football after it went off the receiver's hands. And I wouldn't expect probably more here than either handoff or just a quarterback kneel.
They might try to pass it almost as a last act of defiance, but they have been thoroughly handled and dealt with this first half.
Well, they are in the shotgun, so let's see what they do.
An excellent formation for passing the ball. They're going to run it up the middle. And it is Oakstad. Oh, sorry, Sattler. For a decent gain, it will not matter. The Deacons will kick it off to the Roughriders in the next half. The Deacons dominates this first half, 35-0. We still got 24 minutes of football, but overall, this has been a very one-sided affair. Welcome back to Cichy Stadium. Up to start the second half. Roughriders ready to receive after being outplayed in the first half by a dominating Shanley team. On a hot streak after last week, winning 61-0. They've blown it open early on, 35-0. Still 24 minutes to play in this ball game. What's your take, Beckett? Do you think that this cold weather is going to come in handy for these Roughriders or against them?
I just don't see them coming back at all here in this one. And
interesting onside kick. Only goes about 11 yards. Gabe Noah on the kick.
I think we'll see a drive or two of this varsity offense, varsity defense staying on the field before we start seeing backups and JV kids come into the game, especially if they score on their first offensive drive. If and when they get the football back.
They're going to try to drive her in pretty close to that goal line. Handoff up to big number 34, Sattler. He was contained quite a bit in the first half. He had a couple of nice gains, but unfortunately some of them were reversed due to penalties.
Yeah, just a tough Red River offensive line is having a tough job with the Deacons D-line. They've been causing a lot of havoc, and it's been tough to get upfield without a penalty or just to get upfield in general.
And with that cold weather, touching at the lowest 40 degrees out on the football field, that ball can get cold and slippery. It can be even harder to control as the ball is bobbled. Flag comes out on the play.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a false start.
And the coldness of the ball comes into play immediately as I mention it. Perhaps the slippery texture of that pigskin was lost in the hands of Heichert, but luckily he maintained possession and was able to not have it stolen. Of course, that would be if there wasn't a penalty on the field. Heichert optioning in, another flag on the play.
Play stop. Penalty on the Roughriders again.
Again, false start.
Illegal motion.
It'll be second down and 20.
Yeah, it's a tough start to the half for Red River. The onside kick from Shanley gives good field position, and a gain that got stopped right at the line of scrimmage and two false starts is not going to help you out at all.
And with their style of play, the Roughriders have only had one truly explosive play tonight, which was a gain of 17 yards. Hard count, throwing to his right. He's got a receiver. Heichert throws it over to Harrison. Nice gain on the play, but it is still going to be 3rd and 15.
Yeah, this is going to be it's a very tough spot to be in right now if you're Red River. You're going to have to get that ball downfield. And the way they've been throwing the ball tonight, I don't know how promising 3rd and 15 is for anybody, let alone how they've been playing tonight.
Two receivers right, one left. Heichert, he's going to throw it. And it is intercepted unless it was dropped at the very end. Almost picked off. Trying to get it over to Harrison again. But
yeah, it looks
denied.
like just got dropped late as he got hit coming down. Harrison popped the ball out, and Red River's going to come on to punt the football away. But a quick 3-and-out for the Deacons, and we're going to see this offense get going. And if we see a score here, we'll see probably a lot of substitutions midway through this quarter.
Gore's back to receive with Kraft down there as well. And that ball bounces very close to Emineth, who's trying to block on that far side, but it did not hit him. Goes out of bounds at about the 17 or 18 yard line. 1st and 10 for the Deacons after another 3-and-out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they'll do here. If they're going to try to put some points up quick, or they're just going to run the ball downfield and let that clock go.
while the Deacons get started. Shout out to some great Deacon fans in North Carolina. Thanks to Thea and Sam for tuning in. Here's the snap over to Bennett, who throws it to his right to Kraft. Kraft making some moves, a spin move, finally brought down at the line of scrimmage. Impressive, but a loss of 1.
Yeah, great job by him to break a tackle and try to make something out of nothing, but more Rough Rider defenders came in to help out and make the tackle.
8 minutes and 10 seconds left. Bird again throws it into traffic. It's caught after a little curl route. And it's caught by, I believe, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure
Far
either
side.
there.
Bird again, dropping back to throw, trying to get it to Devine, overthrew him. Double coverage. Bet Tellman and Brady McQuillan over there on coverage.
Yeah, interesting throw there as Devine did beat his first guy, but as you said, McQuillan was right there in the double coverage and looked like that might have been able to be picked off, and here they go on 4th down.
And they're going to go for it. And it's intercepted. Big number 34, Garen Sattler, first running the ball. And odd enough, he gets the first touchdown for the Rough Riders, not on an offensive play, but on defense. A pick 6 for Teddy's finest.
Yeah, great job there. He was putting the pressure on the quarterback as the line let go to get upfield and try to set some blocks, and Bird didn't get it over the head of Seltman there, and he walked in for 6 as no one was going to touch him.
First pick out of the past 2 games for Bennett Bird. Still has those 3 passing touchdowns earlier in the game. PAT is up and good. And that 5-possession game is shortened to 4. However, the Deacons still maintain a 28-point lead going on to the next possession.
Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticClub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level.
Score update. West Fargo Cheyenne 14, Bismarck Century 0 at the end of 3.
Some other news in the EDC. Big events happening. Cheyenne up 14-0 on
Bismarck Century.
On Bismarck Century after 3 quarters. A power matchup right there. 2 teams that both defeated Shanley. And an interesting onside kick that goes out of bounds before it even travels 10 yards.
Yeah, that didn't go the full 10 yards, then went out of bounds, and Shanley's going to start the ball in plus territory. Let's see what they can get going here.
Tried to catch him off guard, but that ball had some unkind words to say to that kick. It just said, "I'm out," and goes out of bounds. 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter. At the 47-yard line, Bird is still going to remain out there. Low snap. Bird recovers it, and it's a quick throw to Sufka Porter on the left side. Nice little 5-yard gain or so.
Yeah, great job to just make a quick pass, move up the field, make it 2nd and medium.
And this Shanley team has definitely transformed into this passing team that we know over the season. It wasn't a single game. It's been a multiple plethora of games as Devine runs up the middle, moving the chains for a first down. But as you can see, from the very first couple of gains, Devine was getting the ball a lot of times. Heavily ground running game. But now the Shanley Deacons have definitely transpired into a big tackle on the play from Parks on Devine. But they have definitely moved from a running team to a passing team. High-flying Deacons, known for scoring a lot of points very quickly with that no-huddle offense. They are not invincible to turnovers, but they're fairly efficient. Bird going deep down that right side. Good pass. Just mishandled by Emineth. Slightly short.
Yeah, I just missed as it went through his hands. And shout out to Mark Sorensen watching from Diego Garcia, British Indian Ocean. We're at 7:30 a.m. Good morning, Mark.
Cole Leduc on the coverage. He got Emineth got a step on Leduc, but he was able to make efficient defensive play to get back in it. Devine gets wrapped up by two different players while running left. Good sportsmanship to help him up. Spencer Sproul on the tackle.
Yeah, great job by Gores to cut that 3rd and 10 in half to a 4th and 5, and see what the Deacons got going for them on 4th and 5. We'll see if they can convert.
Here's the snap. Fake pitch to Devine, throws it into traffic, and it's caught. What a catch by Johnny Gores. 4 different Roughriders in his wake.
Yeah, it looked like he got hit by about 2-3 guys there. As soon as that ball hit his hands, a great job by him to hold on and grab the first down.
Bird just slipped it in there. He's going to throw again. Wide open in the back of the end zone. Diving catch. Touchdown for the Deacons. Unbelievable diving catch in the back of the end zone.
What a great catch. Like you said, diving out for that ball. I thought it was going to be out of reach, and he reached out, made a great catch.
Unbelievable. 2 hands.
And they're going back up to, looks to be a 5-score lead.
He got his entire knee down. Air adjustment and all. Jagger to kick on the extra point. And it's through the uprights. The Deacons putting the lead back up to 35 points. 42-7. An incredible catch on that far side. Sufka Porter on that excellent grab in the back of the end zone. Definitely noteworthy and maybe the highlight of the game. Bird, 4 passing touchdowns on the night. And that might just be a season high for quarterbacks.
I'm going to go against you there, and Bird's got 5 tonight, but yeah, it's been a great night throwing the football for him.
5 passing touchdowns. Well, let's see.
2 to Soka Porter, 1 to Kraft, 1 to Emineth, and 1 to Gores.
Unbelievable. Definitely a season high for Shanley quarterbacks this season. And keep in mind, Bennett Bird is the backup and replacement for Rosberg. He's been filling in the shoes very nice in this game. And a short squib kick recovered by Leduc again. It'll be spotted at about the 32-yard line. 32-yard line's been brought up quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, it feels that way. I feel like there's been a lot of drives starting right on either side of the 30 within a couple yards, give or take, and so a lot of those kicks have been going. We haven't seen any kick deep, a lot of short squib kicks and things of that nature.
First 2 Deacon possessions started on the 32-yard line. Let's see if that luck of 32 is going to come over to the opposite side for the Roughriders. Fake handoff. Pump fake. He's going to take off. Going on that left side. Excellent running room. And a nice pickup by Heikert.
Yeah, great job to just pump fake. got the pump fake in, got the defenders moving. He looked upfield and he saw some green. He took in and he moved the chains for the first down.
Landon Meyer making some incredible distances to push him out of bounds. And a hard count, followed by a run up the middle. It's Sattler who gets eaten alive by many Deacons.
Yeah, it looks like Leininger was in there first along with Hospitalis as they were both in there to make the stop and force them right to sit at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
One goes low, one goes high. Leininger low, Damon high. And this defensive line is shifting all over the place, trying to get this offensive line to jump. Pressure coming. And a pancake in the backfield. No marker down. And the ball is swatted away after an attempted completion.
Yeah, for sure a missed holding call there as Paul beat his guy off the edge. He got thrown from behind. Nonetheless, an incompletion. It's still going to be 3rd and 10.
A long distance to go at the 46-yard line, trying to get it over to the 44-yard line in plus territory. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And fake handoff. And Hiker's going to try to run it on the left side, but he's brought down. Excellent coverage by the Deacons. It's Jack Haldis there first.
Yeah, great job there by Hiker to try to find the open field, move the ball upfield, but gets taken down after a gain of 2. That missed holding call will not come back to hurt as Red River is looking to punt the football away with just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Deacons up by 35.
High snap. Here's the punt. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Far side. 42-7 with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third quarter. This has definitely been a one-sided affair as the Deacons trot onto the field for another drive. We'll see if they switch it up to a more running style, like mentioned before, or if they'll keep passing. It looks like Bennett Bird is still going to stay on the field for the Deacons, and they're going to bring out a wide array of receivers. 3 left, 1 right, 1 in the back. Bird, quick pass to Gores. Good blocking on that far side. On that close side, excuse me. He's ripped to the ground by Drew Bowen. Perhaps a jersey grab.
Yeah, just a quick little screen pass there. Get Gores in space, and Bowen grabs his jersey and throws him to the ground.
Clock keeps ticking. And Bird is going to try to run it up the middle. He gets about a 3-yard gain. A 5-yard gain. Getting up to the 36-yard line by the looks of things. 2nd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Yeah,
still a yard short, and here we go on 3rd.
Bird handoff to Devine up the middle, and he's got the first down and then some. And I think the Deacons are going to try to be more conservative on this drive. Just trying to let that clock run out. They've made another statement here tonight. They want it to be that and remain that way. Here's another pass. And getting some speed on that far side. Here goes Emineth. On the curl route. 5. Touchdown Deacons. 6 passing touchdowns for number 6. Bennett Bird hitting his man yet again. Emineth blitzing down the sideline for another touchdown.
Just a simple 5-yard hitch route it looked to be right there. Emineth catches it, and he burns his corner, and no one's going to touch Emineth as he is a very fast receiver. He beat him, he got going, and no one was going to touch him.
Just slipped through 2 tackles. Well, 2 would-be tackles. He wasn't touched. Extra point is through the upright. But Emineth slipping through the defense without having a finger laid on him. 42-point lead. The largest of the night for the Deacons with 25 seconds left in the third quarter. As we get ready for yet another kickoff, Leininger is back to send this one, well, deeper than usual, up to the 20-yard line, and it'll be returned up to around the 30. It's Logan Oakstad on the return. Bennett Bird, 6 passing touchdowns on the night. He's had some great receivers around him, but he's been making a lot of these great throws, setting up insane gains. That one to Emineth was a large run after the catch, but he gets credit for it, and rightfully so. Heichert, the snap. He's going to throw it to his right. And making a man miss is number 8, Drew Bowen. Sufka Porter got crossed over, and Adam Leininger got the tackle. And that'll do it for the third quarter as time runs out here in the third. 4's up for the Deacons, trying to put this one away.
That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, your Shanley Deacons 49. Roughriders.
Second down and 4 for Red River at the 35-yard line. Under center, the handoff.
Cooper's handoff to Sattler, short gain.
Very short gain on the play. Giving it to Sattler.
Jack Holdus on the tackle for the Deacons.
Jack Holdus there for the stop.
Makes it 3rd and
Yeah,
4.
great job just throwing the tackler here, and I think a stop here would put the ball right back in the Deacons' hands, and we'll see a fair amount of new players in the game and see them run out the clock for about as long as they can.
And another snap rolling to his left. Heichert throwing it high over the head,
Pass to Bowen is incomplete.
trying to get it to Bowen.
Yeah,
Sufka Porter trying to get up there and bring it home with one hand, but even he could not get the hops to get there.
yeah, Heichert showing off the arm strength there, overthrowing his receiver. It's a tough play to roll left and make that throw on the run. He missed them, and it looks as if he will stay on the field here on 4th and 3, 4th and 4, and here we go.
Let's see if they can get something going with 10 minutes and 40 seconds left. They're going to punt it,
Hubert punts.
and it's a decent punt. Up to the 25, 24, and rolling side of Deacon territory. Down at about the 22. Let's see what the Deacons do yet again. Are they going to leave Bennett on the field? Are they going to take him out of the game? We'll soon find out. I think they might switch him out for Landon Meyer.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like they're making a change in there. No, the freshman Carson Busick looks to be going on the field to take over, as we see a lot of subs coming into the game.
Interesting. First time he's playing under this stadium, at the stadium, at Varsity League, and a fumble is on the play. Let's see if it was recovered by the Deacons. And it was Jaden Ort.
Players hand out to Johnson for the carry. Loss of 1.
Ort was able to pick it up after a short rush.
Yeah, Ort grabbed the rush, fumbled it, dropped right back on his own fumble.
9 minutes, 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. And it's going to be another run up the middle. And another short gain. It's Jaden Ort again on the carry. Very nice to see the future of the Shanley Deacons on display here tonight. We practically get a full quarter with them playing. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 coming up. You got Busick, the freshman, sitting side by side with a senior and Ort.
Same formation again. And it's going to be a pass. Left-handed throw a little bit behind the intended receiver.
Myers pass.
Trying to get it over to Luke Hallcraft.
Intended for try, incomplete.
Yeah, it was
4th and 9.
maybe just a little too soon. It was a good spot to throw the ball. Little hitch route, maybe just the timing was just a little bit off.
Three receivers to his right. Busick, he's going to punt it. And it's going to take a friendly Deacon roll up to the 39-yard line. The Roughriders will come onto the field to retain possession. Well, I guess take over possession, not retain. 8 minutes, 14 seconds left in this ball game. As the night keeps getting colder and colder, can only imagine that these guys have to just keep moving to stay warm.
Yeah, here we go. We probably only got a few drives left here tonight, and now Red River's got their backups
High
in too.
snap, and Red River, yes, as said before, has their backup in.
Leduc hands off the Lord.
It's Leduc,
Short game.
who's been playing a lot of
2nd and
defense
7.
tonight. Finally gets his shot at quarterback.
Tackle by Jaden Port for the Deacons. 2nd and 7 now for the Roughriders.
2nd and 7 for Red River. Another high snap, handed up the middle, and not much going. Perhaps a gain of 2 on the play.
Lots of Deacon defenders are there in the play. Linebacker swarming, linemen in there trying to make plays, and looks to be coming up about 3rd and 5 for Red River.
For the Deacons. 3rd down and 5 for the Roughriders.
3rd down and 5
5-yard line.
for the Roughriders. It was Nicholas Lord on that last carry for 2 yards, and he's going to get the ball again. trying to get some room on the left side, breaks a tackle. And he will pick up that first down.
Hands off to Lord.
Getting about 6 yards on that play.
Yeah, Lord picks up the first down there. Sawyer free in on the tackle. We'll probably just see both teams run the football here, and with just about 6.5 minutes to go, Deacons very much in front.
Fresh set of downs for the second string quarterback. High snap yet again. Hand off to Lord once more. And trying to go down the middle to the left. He doesn't get much.
Yeah,
Only
again,
back to the line of scrimmage.
3-4 Deacons in on the tackle. Just a lot of guys making plays.
Luke Magnato on the tackle.
Luke Magnato getting a tackle for the Deacons. And very similar variations of the same play, same formation, excuse me, from the Roughriders of Red River. Kind of a tongue twister.
Tackled by Ian Devine. It's 3rd and 9 for the Roughriders.
Yeah, great job there, just holding them to a very short gain, and we got 3rd and 9 coming up.
Ian Devine making that tackle.
West Fargo Cheyenne 14, Bismarck Century 0.
West Fargo Cheyenne up 14-0 over Bismarck Century still, with time about at the same pace as we are over here in other parts of the EDC. Pass over the middle, caught by number 32, Cooper Schweigert.
And 4th down coming up for Red River.
For the Deacons, 4th and 5 for the Roughriders.
4th and 5. Let's see if they will
42-yard
punt it or not. The coach might be telling them to go for it. We'll see.
Yeah, down this much this late, it doesn't really affect the game too much, rather whether you go for it or punt the ball away.
Another high snap, rolling to his right, trying to hit that curl route, and ref on that far side, I think may have ruled it incomplete.
Yeah,
it'll be a turnover on downs.
Popped out late there. Peterson drops the pass, and Deacons taking over here on first down.
4 minutes and 12 seconds left.
Ball turned over on downs. It's a Deacon first down.
And we'll see what the red shirts will do on this drive. Three receivers on right, 1 left. And a quarterback draw. Up the middle, he's got some space to run. Here's Busick. Getting 5.5 yards. Maybe 6.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, great job there, just hitting the hole, picking up a couple yards.
Clock continues to run.
Yeah, they're just going to use up that play clock. Move the clock down almost as much as you can before they snap the ball.
Wasting every single millisecond on that play clock as well. Snap, pitch. Over to his right, barreling down on that right side.
Meyer with the pitch to Berg. Tackled by Circuit to the Roughriders. And that's a Deacon first down.
Yeah, great job there, just picking up the first down on the toss. And just moving the ball the field as the clock's just going to keep ticking. Just under 3 minutes to go.
We once again apologize for the confusion. We know not of who was running that last play because of the jersey number switches that occurred over this past weekend with these new jerseys. Well, they're not new, but seldomly used jerseys.
Yeah, we've seen a few number changes today, and
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Clock continues to
Score
tick.
on the EDC, Band
Already down to
Band,
2 minutes and
West
19
Fargo,
seconds.
28-27
yeah, players
with
just
4
keep
minutes
checking
to
in
go
and
that
out.
game.
A lot of guys touching the field tonight for Shanley.
2nd and 7 for the Deacons.
And
As Busick's just watching that play clock tick.
yes, and he snaps it with very little left. Another pitch and a great tackle for the Rough Riders. Bet Tellman coming off that edge, wrestling down the running back.
Tackled by Kelman for the Roughriders. Loss of 2, 3rd and 9 for
A
the Deacons.
minute and 35 seconds left in this ball game. Just continues to run. Quick substitution on the field. Joey Jagger comes in.
The play clock's down to 10, but they're just going to use up that clock as much as they can right now.
And another pitch to the right side. And with forward progress.
Yeah, with forward progress, as I was going to say, you both kind of said it there. He's probably going to be a yard or two short, but if they can pick up a first down, this will probably be the last play of the game. It will be the last play of the game if they pick up a first down. Is that play clock's just going to run, see what they can, see what they can do here on 4th and 2 to just pick up the first down and run that clock out.
6 feet to go, 2 yards. And that will put a cap on this game. Here's the snap, quarterback draw up the middle.
Right.
He's got the first down. And with that,
Usage with the keeper. And that's enough for Deacons.
Peterson on the keeper.
Touchdown.
Yeah, first down, they're just going to run that clock out. And the Deacons with a great game today, putting up 49 points, not giving up any points on the defensive side of the football, as the only Rough Rider points came on defense.
Deacons 49.
And a great job by the Deacons to pick up the win tonight.
7.
another statement game back to back. First 61, well, first blown out 49-7, just as this scoreboard reflects,
With that in mind,
against Bismarck
please
Century
take a
2 weeks
moment
ago.
to recognize any
Last
trash
week making
that
a
may be
statement
around you into the
at
nearest
Grand Forks Central
trash receptacle.
and coming in to Sid
The Shanley
Cichy
House
Stadium,
staff thanks you
home
for
tonight,
your effort and
to a
cooperation.
49-7 lead,
Thank you for
49-7
attending
win.
tonight's game. Drive
Bennett
home
Bird
safely.
throws
Good
for
night.
6 touchdowns. For Beckett Simpson and our entire crew, I'm Jacob Mayo. The final score from Fargo, the Shanley Deacons 49 and the Red River Rough Riders 7. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.